I was a very strange kid, and I guess I'm a very strange adult as well. I have a hard time calling myself an adult. I don't feel like one. All throughout middle school, me and my friends were the ones that no one liked. Not even the semi-alternative kids liked us. We were that strange. We would have tea parties at lunch. We would draw comics during gym class. We would never participate in gym. We would roll down the hallways on our stomachs just for the hell of it. I keep everything. I am essentially a hoarder. I keep every single piece of paper that was ever passed to me in school. I keep random things I found on the street that are semi-relevant to me. I keep everything. So, I can show you a couple of strange things from my childhood. This is a piece of paper from March 10th, 2005. We were supposed to be analyzing scatter plots. Instead, as you can see, all I got was the title and then nothing below that. And above it says, I am a hot, homeless, ghetto Pop-Tart raccoon toad. What? This is a drawing from my friend Tessa. It says, keep your flower safe, meaning your virginity. Before, your flower is whole, and after, it has no more petals. That was thanks to classes in abstinence. Yes, our school actually had us take classes in abstinence. I remember in abstinence class, they had an activity where one person would have an orange or an apple. I'm not sure which one it was, but one person would have an orange or an apple, and the other person would have an orange or an apple as well. And every time that someone in the class would say something bad about losing your virginity, the one person would take their orange or apple and throw it at the ground. That way showing us that losing our virginity would damage us, like this poor apple or orange that was being thrown repetitively against the ground. It was ridiculous. Me and my friends stole the oranges or apples and ate them. Bow to the Sex Pistols. Meet Little Billy. Little Billy was our comic book character that we'd write comics about in gym class. Above him are some ideas of comics that we were going to write, some of which we did write, and I will put a link in the doobly-doo of the comics that we scanned and put on the internet. They're absolutely insane. Little Billy moves to Mexico to avoid charges on prostitution. We were so strange. Little Billy's field trip to the flesh-eating baboon pit. Meet Josf. Josf was a character that I made up when I was in 8th grade. I was probably 13 or 14. And he was an emo boy. Okay, so this is Josf. And around him it says, when my ex saw my hair, she threw her meatloaf at me. And I got meat juice on my head, and I cried. So anyway, I grew out my hair like Gerard Way because he's super hardcore emo, and I want to be just like him. And now, I will show you the contents of this box. There is some blue spider webs. I don't know why spider webs would be blue, and a spider that this girl Angie gave me at a punk show when I was probably 14. A Farquhar Muck and Fuss matchbook, tinsel, a Harry Potter bookmark, some unopened candy that was thrown at me during a Low Budgets concert. Luke, I am your father. 40 bottle caps, a miniature bobblehead Homer Simpson, balls, me as a baby, 2 pairs of my broken glasses. I have more somewhere. This is Wounded Bunny. This is Wounded Bunny again. Also drawn by Tessa Windle. He's saying, I used to be able to walk. And above it, it says, to Brie, hey, if you're reading this, it's either a minute from now or 50 years from now. I was Tessa, remember? Heart you. Tessa, it's actually 5 years from now, and yes, I do remember you. I'm sure I have a lot of other stuff to show you guys, but it's really late, and this video could go on forever if I show you everything. So good night. This bruise is progressively getting worse, as are all the other ones on my leg. Ugh.